What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And you are tuned in to another episode of Poor Minds,
where a drunk mind speaks sober thoughts.
We got a guest today. Hey. I am so excited. I am excited. And then you said you listened to the show.
Yeah.
A poor crew in the building. Yes. So, y'all, today we have CyHi the Prince in the house. Hey. First of all, so usually, when we have a guest on, I always let them introduce themselves, but I'm gonna introduce you. So if you don't know, if you live under a rock and you don't know who he is a rapper, artist, musician, producer, writer, all that shit. All your favorite songs, I guarantee you he done wrote on them hoes.
Yes.
Period. A long list of song credits. Yes. A long, long list. So let me ask you this real quick, and we're gonna get into it. Just being someone who writes for rappers, is it like a low-key thing? You can't really say it? Because, it's everybody likes to be I'm a rapper, I write my own stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I try to keep it low-key because I can't explain to more, a lot of regular people, not regular people, I don't want to call them.
Not people who not in the industry, right?
People not in the industry don't understand the process of it. So I like to tell people, it's not like I'm writing a song for the people I wrote for. It's not like I'm writing a song for somebody who can't do it themselves. It's just, you want it at the highest level. So we kind of just developed this think tank.
Got you.
And then I kind of help them do it. And I have a photographic memory where I can just go in there and demo it for them.
Right, okay, got you.
It gives them the skeleton of okay, is it a good idea or the bad idea before I waste my $1 billion time?
I know that's right.
That's how they feel. They be like, let me get CyHi to come out here, work on some stuff, and then he'll give us a general sense of what it'll sound like. And then we'll be like, oh, okay, that's going to be a hit. All right, I'm going to go in and do it. You know what I mean?
Now, have you ever walked in the studio and, you heard something and it was just, trash? And they thought it was, fire, and you had to just go and act like you liked it, and you were like, yeah, let me just switch it up. And you ended up switching the whole song?
I wouldn't say it was nothing that was completely trash. But in the age of 2020, let's say 2020, it's hard to judge art. You know
okay, that makes sense.
It's so different.
Yeah, it's it's like a person for a person.
Right.
It's people who like ugly people, people who like mean people, people who like pretty people, people who like big people. It's it's a market for everything.
It's literally a market for everything. Anybody can make music right now.
Yeah.
I just saw that Capitol Records came out with an AI artist. It's not real. It's a cartoon or something. And they're really marketing it and dropping music and doing stuff for it. It's really kind of strange.
That's not surprising though with that what is that called, the metaverse stuff?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the metaverse.
A lot of people really be fucking with that. Yeah. But no, so you was on one of my favorite albums ever, one of my favorite songs on Kanye West's album, My Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Oh yeah,
you was on So Appalled. That was one of my favorite songs when I was in college.
She
gonna run that album into the ground as soon as she get in the car.
Yes. I'm about to listen to it when I actually was listening to it on the way here.
That's one of the best hip hop albums ever.
Facts. I can agree. I can agree with that.
Sure.
Yeah.
So how was it working with Kanye? We like a little tea around here. And we gonna sip it.
No, for sure. No, it's super dope. It's definitely challenging. It's definitely inspiring. It ain't no games. It ain't he's a very business orientated guy. So if it's gonna be some females in the room, it's gonna be contrived. He gonna make sure they there for a certain reason to get their vibe and shit like that. Other than that, we just be working hard. We all be in our separate rooms.
Yeah.
And we all come together and kind of listen to demos and listen to what people did. So it's super dope. You meet some of the biggest artists, some of the biggest people in the world. So I met everybody from Kobe Bryant to Alicia Keys, Jay-Z's, the list goes on.
Right.
Elon Musk,
I know that's right. Elon Musk
in the rooms for real.
Yeah, he was in the real BDB rooms. So a BDB, we probably gonna be saying BDB a lot. So I know you've heard the girl.
BDB?
So you've heard the girls say
that.
Yeah, the girls say BDE. Big dick energy.
We say big dick baller.
We say big dick baller because we don't care about the energy. Is you balling or not?
Right.
That's what we want to know. You know what I'm saying? Is you spinning or not? So are
Absolutely.
I know that's right. He said, absolutely. Don't question me. See, sometimes the guys will come on there and be like, I don't know.
They be needing a little bit more of a definition.
He like, hell yeah, I'm a BDB. Let them know, period. Sure. So where are you originally from?
I'm from Atlanta.
Oh, you from Atlanta? Yeah. Okay.
I just get around the earth, my turf. So
that's right. Okay. So I want to get into these topics today because I know we're going to start rambling on.
Okay.
So we actually talked about this a while back, but kind of like in a different way because it was some things happening to us at the time where we kind of felt like people were imitating poor minds a little bit. Mm-hmm. And I was like, you know what, that's flattering. And Dre was like, no, the fuck it's not. No, it's not. Period. Get your own shit.
Way.
Why y'all both like total options?
We are. So I want to talk about the thin line between inspiration and like you just flat out copying somebody and just like imitating them and trying to just do what somebody else is doing, because I know you deal with that a lot, you know, making music. So how do you feel about that?
You know, you have innovators and you have people who go with things that work. It's like some people see the telephone and be like, you know, I'm gonna make, like Steve Jobs didn't make the telephone, he made the cell phone. But it came from the telephone, the original idea.
Right.
So sometimes it's like, a young lady asked me before, she said, would you rather be the best or the first? And I was like, what you mean? Then I had to think about it. I was like, my personality is more like the first. She was like, right. Because there always can be somebody better than the best, but if you're the first, you will always be remembered. As far as like, you know, you Jackie Robinson, the first person to ever, you know.
I want to be the best.
Yeah, you can be the best, but eventually you ain't gonna, I mean, as long as you're gonna live forever.
I feel like,
you know?
I look at it like this, because we were talking about like Beyonce, for example. We feel like Beyonce is at the point in her career where she could sing a song about taking a piss and they're gonna be like, that shit hard, too hard. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like because she is the best at what she does, you know? So it's like no matter what she does, she's just gonna be known as the best, like Tina Turner in her prime. She was the best.
Okay,
so I feel like
they
right
first. These people are, but they're still innovators though, because I wouldn't compare Beyonce to Tina Turner.
But you could.
No.
Why?
I wouldn't compare her to Michael Jackson because I feel like she's in her own lane. I feel like all of them are super talented, but they're in their own lanes respectively. Yeah. They don't remind me of each other.
Beyonce definitely gives a little Tina.
Yeah.
Come on
she
now.
don't remind
a little bit.
Not to me personally. And maybe that's me being biased because she's from Houston. But I just feel like she in her own lane. Like Beyonce is not like anybody else that was before her. Yeah. So I don't feel like she's imitating anybody.
No, she's definitely not.
I don't think anybody gonna try to imitate y'all.
Yeah.
I think they gonna try to do their version of it, and it may be to y'all's standard, or that may be the standard they may be trying to get to. So it kind of gives y'all that feeling of y'all trying to be like her. You know what I'm saying?
But I mean, how do you feel when you see somebody like trying to take your style of like how you rap or like how you write, and they act like they don't know who you are, or I ain't never heard of this nigga, and you see them literally doing what you do? How does that make you feel?
Well, unfortunately, it ain't too many people who can do what I do, but those who do, I salute them. I salute them. You know what I'm saying? So, because, you know, you following something great, but you can't be the great.
That's the truth. That's why I said I would rather be the best, because it's like, I don't care what you create and what you do. You can't be Big Mama.
No, I agree with that, because I would rather be the best too, just because it's like we weren't the first people to do a podcast.
Right,
we weren't the first women to start our own podcast. However,
you better talk your shit.
Y'all just look good on camera, so it adds a little...
Yeah, that's a little.
Yeah, I think so too.
I
think so too. And people love to say that too. They love to be like, well, people watch them because they look good and do. But the content is good too. Don't forget that part.
About the content. So what inspires you?
Life. Life inspires me, family, and Christ.
Okay. So when you get in the studio though, like what be like? Because sometimes I know me, somebody will piss me off, and I'm like, oh, this is what we about to talk about today. Because why do niggas be liking their ex pictures or something like that?
I think a lot of stuff we talk about.
of the stuff we talk
it's
about.
life inspired.
It's like life inspired.
I mean, sometimes it's just random topics. You know, it'll be something we'll see. We'll be scrolling online and we'll see it and we'll be like, oh, I think this would be good to talk about on the show. But a lot of shit that we talk about on the show is definitely inspired by true events.
True events, yes. Right. So talk about a song that you wrote that was inspired by something that really happened.
As far as myself, man, that might be every song I've ever done. Early on, when I was growing up, we used to be around this super tough guy, and he's, you know, when we trying to figure out how to rap, you know, you're young, you don't know as many words, you ain't lived long enough to really have no true stories to really be intriguing. And so, you know, normal guys, we would rap out, you know, we'll do this, we got this, we selling this. And he used to get upset with us, like, man, hey, man, if I hear another one of you niggas rap about something y'all ain't doing, I'm cutting the fucking studio off. So, ever since then, since I was young, like 14, I always rapped something truthful. But I would think, like, man, like I said, my whole album, like my first album, No Dope on Sundays, was very, you know, testimonial. You know what I'm saying? So I was just going through my life, kind of giving, you know, trials and tribulations and, you know, pros and cons of being a young African American in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying?
Dealing with the women.
Yeah,
Because I know somebody that I can tell by the way you sitting.
What?
Somebody done pulled up on you and started acting crazy because you was doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing.
My relationship life is intriguing.
Right.
Why is it intriguing?
Because it's different.
Is this different?
How
like
so?
your views on relationships are different?
My views on relationships.
Like what? Elaborate.
Please
I'm
do.
just saying, like, so I don't have girlfriends.
Ever?
I mean, I've had one like in high school.
Oh, yeah.
Like early
High
in my
school?
life.
We 48.
So why don't you have girlfriends?
Because she ain't really my friend if she my girlfriend.
So what do you have? Partners? Lovers?
Yeah, I just have friends.
But you don't feel like your girlfriend can be your friend? Like y'all start off as friends, then y'all develop a more intimate relationship?
I don't think so.
No?
Because you can't be completely transparent.
With the girlfriend?
Yeah, because it got like, you care about one another to a point where it's a different care. You got to care where you care about if you hurt their feelings, then you care about somebody because you want them to know the truth. And I think a lot of times what I've learned that I get more out of female when I'm not with them. I know what type of niggas they I can talk to them like, I was out with this basketball ball for real, boom. I kind of start getting the rhythm of what kind of dude she like, what she entertained by.
But you don't feel like it's somebody else out there, like a woman out there who thinks the same way that you do, and y'all could make a relationship work?
Yeah, hopefully. That's what I'm waiting on.
But that's why you haven't had one.
Yeah, that's why I haven't.
So you haven't had a girlfriend since like high school?
Nah, I'd say since I would say about 15 years.
Oh, wow. That is crazy.
That's a long
But I have a lot of great relationships with women. Like, my thing is
that sound like some player shit.
It is, that's what I said.
But I got a lot of great relationships.
I do.
Because there's somebody right now waiting like, girl, that was my man. Hold on.
Or somebody that's like, he only got friends.
No, you ask my partner. My partner, no, I just...
So that means you don't want to deal with just one woman. You do want to deal with one
woman. I want a wife, absolutely.
Oh, okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
Don't feel like he's found...
No, I'm just
investing.
Okay, I give y'all a caveat, a little backstory.
Okay.
So when I was young, I tell this story too. Is I grew up around a lot of rich, older dudes.
Now we talking.
And we couldn't you know, you'll bring your girl around, and in the next 48 hours, she and somebody. You know what I mean? So it was almost like. This was a startup, so it always just stuck to me like that. You know what I mean? But then I felt that I had better conversations, more truthful conversations with people when I wasn't with them. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that though to a certain extent because I do feel like when you get in a relationship with somebody, it's a lot of pressure to
be the perfect
do
partner.
right by them and be the
Yeah.
right partner versus like when you're dating somebody or y'all don't have titles and y'all are just friends. Like I do feel like you could be way more honest and transparent.
Yeah.
Because I feel like that's the most important part of like
most.
building with somebody is having the friendship, because in that moment you could be transparent with the person and it lets them know who you are, and then it's like, cool, you know who I am now. If you want to proceed and be in a relationship, we can. But if not, I respect that too, because I was completely honest with you in the friendship. And it's your girl Dre and Nicole.
Damn.
Unfortunately, we are postponing all of our Florida dates, so I'm sorry. That means Tampa, Miami, and Orlando. We will be letting y'all know very, very soon when we be coming to y'all city. But we've had to postpone the dates for now.
Yes, we gon' trust me, because I'm ready to turn up with y'all. We are definitely coming back. It's just a lot of things going on right now, but we pushing it back, and promise you, I lie a lot, but I'm not lying right now. We coming back, so just stay tuned and keep your tickets on lock. You gonna get to a Poor Mind show, I promise you, but make sure you keep updated at www.poorminds.com. We coming back. I'm so sorry, but stay tuned.
And when we come, it's gonna be lit. Y'all already know the vibes. Period. Okay.
Love y'all.
Well, what I usually say this to a lot of women I date. I ain't saying rather. I'll be at your wedding or in your wedding.
Right.
Now, see, that would piss me off.
Why?
Either one. I could be either one.
I would love to go to some of my old niggas' weddings.
Yeah, because it's like, why would I be mad that you found love?
Because it wasn't me.
But see, this is why I'm fucked up when I'm dating. Because no, don't tell me that. Lie to me. I'm going to be your husband.
Nah.
No. Why are you telling me you're going to be at my wedding?
I said I could be at it or in it.
No.
I'm not a hater. I'm not going to be a nigga if you find another dude. Like, you might fuck around and run into Kevin Durant. We got courtside tickets. We flying jets. Hey, man, this my cousin.
We outside.
This ain't, you
We
know,
outside.
yeah, you ain't my girlfriend. You my cousin now.
What's up, cuz?
Yeah, tell him we trying to
Not
start a
what's up,
company.
cuz?
Yeah, we trying to start a company. All
Let me
type
tell
of
you
foolishness.
something. If I'm with a nigga that I'm
And
fucking,
he start calling you cousin.
and he start calling me cuz, because another nigga that would cry.
Nah,
Why?
Nah.
I'd be like, hey.
Cause what I'm saying, if you was for me, you wouldn't have even met Kevin Durant. You wouldn't even had a conversation.
I'm like, how auntie doing today?
Nah,
you would have been like, hey, nice to meet you, but you know, I have.
But see, I played
else.
all smooth. I'd be like, hey, nice to meet you.
Yeah, right.
And when you turn around.
Right. See, you like girlfriend energy. You
I
have
love
secrets.
girlfriend.
You gonna
I
have
love
secrets.
girlfriend energy. Like,
Yeah, I like it.
I'm a relationship type person though. I've always been that way.
And I'm not.
But I am learning to communicate better too, because I do believe what you're saying as far as it's hard to be honest with a person that you're in love with, that you care about, because sometimes you're not the perfect partner, and it's hard to tell them, you know what, I fucked up.
Right.
That's a hard conversation.
Right.
And most of the time, people is not having them. I know I don't.
But that's why I don't like jumping into relationships. I feel like that's why I'm not really a relationship person like that.
Right.
Because I would rather get to know you
Right.
and build a friendship with you or build a connection with you. Then we get into a relationship, because then I'm going to feel like I really know you and I don't got to walk on eggshells. I could be my true, authentic self.
I feel like I'm always myself. And it's like, if it don't work out, it don't work out.
Like my thing
But because it's the same thing when you're talking to somebody.
What?
If it don't work out, it don't work out.
Yeah, but I don't want to jump in
we'll know
no
that.
relationship.
We'll know that before we get into it.
I won't even waste my time getting into no serious
Like,
relationship
if I'm gonna
with
be
you
with
if
a
I
girl,
know it ain't gonna work
I'm
out.
just gonna make her my fiance. Like,
I
I don't need
that's
no.
right.
I need to be like somebody that's like, I'm gonna take serious, because I always say my money on the books. Like, you get half of this, you get half of it. It ain't like a street nigga that got $1 million in the flow. You know what I mean? 150 bands in the bank. Y'all splitting that up.
Right.
No, my shit all royalties.
Right.
And property.
Real
and,
shit.
yeah, it's
The
like
BDB energy.
Yeah, I gotta really like you.
So you feel like if you met the right girl, you gonna know it off the bat, and you're not gonna really wait.
Yeah, I mean, if I want her to be my girl, I want to marry her, and just we start from there. Because a lot of times in boyfriend, girlfriend, a lot of times when marriages don't work, it's because you did all the fun shit when y'all was boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah.
Like, I don't take girls to like St. Thomas and shit. Like, you can go to like Jamaica.
Now, see, you're pissed off now.
No, I'm just saying, I don't take random because it's like, why would I go to see Czech Republic with the snow all on the agriculture? I mean, the architecture.
Yeah.
I'm out here with a thought.
Thotties like to have fun too.
She got to be. I wanna be emotional.
Okay, no,
I wanna cry under the snow.
No.
You know what I'm saying? I want to hold hands.
Now you gonna let her talk. She love a good cry.
Yeah.
We gonna make love under the sweet moon.
It be like you go out there with your wife, nigga be like, he don't even be enjoying the trip. Cause he remember when he came out here with 6 bitches.
Yeah.
He was lit. Now you out here with your old lady. It's like, nah, I don't even do that.
But that's what I'm saying. I like that emotional part. I think for me, I guess that's what it is. I like the emotional part of like relationships. I love that bond. I like the serious conversations. I like the late night talks when we drinking wine, sitting on the couch watching TV. Like that's fun to me. You know what I'm saying?
Like you don't gotta be in a relationship for that.
You'll have a better conversation without.
But that's relationship things. If you just fucking somebody, I'm not about to sit on my couch, cuddle with you, watch a movie, drink wine, and tell you about my life. That's not somebody
we don't gotta
but
we don't gotta just be fucking or be in a relationship. It could be whatever it is to us.
It can be, but like I said, this is what a lot of people mess up at though. Y'all are really doing relationship things. Y'all just think that putting a title on it all of a sudden changes something. But a lot of times you're spending time with this person.
Yeah.
Y'all going out to eat. Y'all going on trips. Y'all sharing emotional things. That's a relationship. Y'all just don't have a title. Yeah, but you know,
because if you're in a relationship for 6 or more years, it's common law marriage.
Period.
Right.
So
and let me tell you who would never be in a damn relationship that long. Me.
Yeah, me.
Because why we ain't married?
Yeah,
and
exactly.
like it's not going nowhere.
But no, but I'm saying though, but sometimes we do that. Like we'll be talking to somebody for 6 months and we're doing all these things. Yeah, y'all done took, but 6 months you done went on a trip with this nigga. Y'all late night talking, sharing emotional things. You know everything about him. He knows everything about you. That's a relationship.
You think?
Yeah. I mean, me and my buddy
it's
got
a
a
form
relationship.
to me.
Like, it's a
that's
form
what I was gonna say. It's a
relationship.
form of a relationship, but to me, that's no different from like me and you. Besides the fact we don't be fucking.
Maybe.
That's what I was about to say.
Okay, bro.
Yeah. Boy, we had a time last night.
I'm not about to play with you. But no, for real, like to me, it's no different between like that's a friendship. A friendship is a form of a relationship.
It is, but I'm saying like honestly, I feel like we're saying the same thing.
What you're saying is, to me, I just think if you got the same stipulations as a marriage, you should just go on and be married.
Go ahead and do it.
Like,
and I guess because to me, a relationship, if me and somebody decides that we're in a relationship, to me that means exclusivity.
Yeah.
If we're just dating and we never had a conversation, I could have feelings for you. You could have feelings for me, and we're doing relationship things. But like, I could still technically go on another date. You could still technically go on another date,
right?
Or fuck somebody else, and you're not wrong for that.
Yeah, and that's what I like.
You like your freedom.
I like for her to do it. Cause if she can fuck 3-4 niggas and still come back and be talking to me, then that means she's getting closer to me.
What?
Yeah.
Hold on, I ain't never heard that.
Wait. Hey, see, my man know what I'm saying.
You agree?
Yeah, bro, she get closer to me. Like, if you go fuck another nigga and don't call me no more, that mean he did a hell of a job. That mean you more in tune with him.
So you don't care if somebody you talking to is fucking with somebody else or fucking somebody else? Okay.
I mean, I care if you having it protected.
Yeah.
But I ain't finna be like, nah.
Okay, so if you're dating somebody, she goes fucks with somebody else and she don't like it and she comes back to you, you feel like that makes her closer to you?
I want to hear about it.
And you would want her to tell you, like, I fucked this nigga and that shit was trash.
Yeah, that means that section of niggas is out of limits. That means she ain't fucking with these type of niggas. So, okay, we down to 60% of the niggas.
So that makes you like her more?
Yeah.
I like competition.
If she say I don't like,
I'll ball.
Look, be like, if she like, I don't like this basketball nigga no more. All the basketball niggas I deal with, that mean I'm safe on basketball niggas.
Yeah.
Okay, now I just gotta worry about football and baseball and rap. When she tell me baseball boring, cool. X that out. We getting closer to home plate.
These corporate niggas be getting on my nerves. Now you know you ain't gotta deal about.
Now I just gotta worry about Future. That's it. She only like rap niggas. Hey, I just gotta keep away from rappers. And I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
I have never heard this theory.
But that's crazy.
I have never heard this theory.
I never heard that before either. But then I feel like, would you want to be in a relationship with somebody where you feel like you gotta keep them away from other people?
But okay, let me say this.
Men like to chase.
On the flip end, like it's almost like as a female, I feel like if I was to go to the club with you and you know I like big booted, fucking dark skinned bitch, you should go get me every one of them. Let me experience.
Okay.
All I need to experience in this phase of our friendship relationship. Right. So I don't cheat on my wife. I already know it. I'm not one of them niggas who gonna be like, bruh, nah, I did everything I needed to do, boss. I'm going home to my old lady.
Know you ready to be committed now.
Absolutely. Yeah. Cause I had the freedom. Like most times niggas get a girlfriend and gotta maneuver to try to hit something. I've been able to do whatever the fuck I want to for 20 years.
You've lived,
I've actually experienced it. Yeah, now I get too much pussy. Now it'd be like, okay, mom. I'm cool, mom. I can't do the attitude. I
don't want it today.
He get a nigga get too much pussy.
I never thought I would hear a nigga say that.
Yeah.
I can see it.
Because they ain't never really been having a chance to get no pussy.
Yeah.
They always got to sneak, or it's like, because having a girlfriend is a plus, though.
Right.
Because it eliminates, like, the miscellaneous shit.
And a lot of bullshit.
You know what I mean? It's like, you got, oh man, my old lady waiting on me, or a night you would think you gonna go to the club and go fuck off. You be like, your girl calling you, be like, come over. You be like, damn, guys, I'm going to see the old lady. So it be like that, but with me, it's just, I've been able to travel, experience things where when I know what I want, I'm kind of like, I'm cool on it. I done experienced, I done been in every country. I done drove every car. I done
did all this shit.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's like being with a billionaire like buddy like mine. I had the chance to.
You done did it all.
Yeah, it's
Let me tell y'all something though. That I hope a nigga better not never call me his old lady.
Oh, wow.
I don't like that.
You don't like that?
No, that's not cute and it's not sexy.
That's just
I'm about to go home to the old lady.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? Not old, not O-L-D. It's O-L-E.
Oh, O-L-E. Oh, that sounds like old lady.
Like, what is that liquor called? Like, it ain't like O-L-D, like you an old lady.
I know my daddy used to say that about my mama, and I used to be like,
I am a
weak. He's not about to call me his old lady.
Yeah, if you say old lady, that mean
he fuck with you.
Yeah, he fuck with you.
So you don't take your friends on trips?
Yeah, I mean, we get to go to like the
like Miami.
B-level, Tulum, little shit, Hawaii shit.
He said the Maldives.
But we ain't going St. Bart's and like, we're not doing that.
You
that's
pushing
for wife.
it, bitch.
Yeah. You gotta have a ring on.
That's reserved for wife.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Jamaica, we can do Jamaica.
Yeah, we can do all that. Yeah, we can do some slick shit now. We just ain't gonna be like it ain't gonna be the South of France, motherfucker.
We ain't going to the Amalfi Coast.
He not taking them to Nice and shit.
No.
So for this next topic,
I am weak.
No,
all his friends are watching like, oh my God, he did take me to Jamaica, bitch.
That's one of my best friends y'all got up there too. That nigga solid. That's what they gonna tell you.
Now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl Dre Nicole.
And y'all know we are always going to talk to y'all about BetterHelp.com.
Yeah, y'all know how much we love BetterHelp. We both have been doing therapy with them for about 2 years now. And I feel like it has changed my life tremendously.
Yes, I feel like the problem with a lot of people is that they can recognize the problem, but they never get in problem-solving mode. So BetterHelp can help with, training your thoughts and controlling that. I know I struggle with anxiety really bad, and I have my personal counselor, Kanisha, shout out to her. She has helped me just train my brain to be more positive.
Yes, and they just make things super easy for you. You can do everything on your app. You can chat with your counselor. You can do video sessions with them. And even if you don't like the counselor that they give to you, they make it super easy to change counselors.
Yes, so if you want to be a better problem solver or just want to help with things in general, you can go to betterhelp.com/poorminds and get 10% off of your first month. That's betterhelp.com/poorminds. What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl Dre and Nicole.
And we are here to talk to y'all about HelloFresh. I know we are living in a time where everything is super expensive, but HelloFresh is here to save the day.
Absolutely. With our busy schedule, I love HelloFresh. And you know, it's about to be fall time. Ain't nobody trying to be going to the grocery store all the time. So I love the fact that they have a selection of 30 plus recipes and 70 plus convenience items that you can choose from, all delivered to your door.
Yes, they have 30 plus recipes and 70 plus convenience items, all delivered straight to your door. So whether you know you only eat veggies, you're on a high protein diet, whatever you want, they'll customize it especially for you.
Well, I love me some protein. I still be eating chicken. So the mozzarella herb chicken and roasted carrots, that's my jam.
You ate it?
It was good.
Okay,
I like
I'm gonna try that next time. So go to hellofresh.com/PoorMinds16 and use code PoorMinds16 for 16 free meals across 7 boxes, and you get 3 gifts as well. So hellofresh.com/PoorMinds16. Get your eat on.
Period. Okay. So for this next topic, we wanted to talk about, because I've noticed this a lot online, like when women are, like, first of all, I hate the conversation of what do you bring to the table. Men asking women, what do you bring to the table? Right. But I do see a lot of women always bringing up, like, their success and their accolades, which are things that I feel like most men don't really give a fuck about that shit. Like, it's a plus if you have these things, if you smart and you have a degree and you have a successful business and all of that. I think that's a plus to a man. Right. But I don't really think they care about that. But women don't ever bring up things like, you know, are you affectionate? Are you organized? Are you smart? Are you attentive? Are you a good cook? Are you a good lover? Do you pay attention? Are you sensitive? Those type of things.
Yes.
So I wanted to kind of talk about that. I wanted to touch on that because I feel like a lot of women really do think that, like, success is something that men care about.
But let me tell you why, though. I think it's because the culture that we're in right now, it was such a thing of, like, you know, back in the day, it was like the man takes care of the household. You know, he does this. The woman stays home and cooks and cleans. So now, in 2022, we're in this era of, and I'm not going to lie, we have been a part of that culture, but we've also
that's
grown.
why I wanted to talk about it.
Yeah, because we've grown on this show, because I'm not going to lie, in the beginning, we were like, oh, fuck with a nigga with money, and that's it. That's it. That's it. And now that we've grown as women, and we have gone through life and experienced that, it's like, cool, you can get a man with money, but what else? As a man, do you bring to the table? That's what I look at. So I'm looking at me as a woman, like, do I listen to him?
And also,
do I bring him peace?
Yeah.
If he's dealing with the world and he comes home, does he feel like, man, I've been waiting to get home to you because I got to tell you about my day? Like, you're supposed to be a safe space for your partner. And when everybody talks about what they bring to the table, it's all about money. Finances. I can cook a steak. I can make a burger that's so fucking good. You gonna slap your mama. Nobody gives a fuck.
Right.
I care about that burger. Maybe not you.
Baby, we can order food that's just as good. I just don't care about that stuff.
About those intangibles.
Yes, because you cannot find that.
I be saying, too, it's so disappointing when I have to put a bad bitch out.
Ooh.
It be like, bitch, you this fucking fine and this annoying.
Tell us about a time you had to, please tell us about a time you had to put a bad bitch out, because I got a story.
I want to hear about it.
I mean, it's just countless times. I probably done forgot, but I mean, it's
not
points
countless.
where it's like, it just get irritating. They want to go, you know, they just want to just go do a bunch of shit, and, you know, you talking about nothing, and you feel like, because I'm watching the game, I ain't paying you no attention. It's like, Mom, just leave. I hit the Uber outside.
Not the Uber outside.
Because sometimes, like, I'm a professional thinker. So for a living, I have to think. So sometimes I have to, like, have a peace of mind and not be worrying about outside things that I feel like you should be able to handle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the biggest thing with me is just, like, I haven't had, like, to really put I had to put bitches out, but it's just like in a respectful way.
Yeah, of course.
In a respectful, not hashtag respectful.
Yeah, in a respectfully. Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of times people don't appreciate being in people's space as well.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. If I let you in my home, in my space, like, so, we travel a lot. We're always going. We're working a lot. Mm-hmm. So when I'm at home, and like you said, if I'm watching TV or I'm just chilling in silence and I'm not paying attention, that don't mean I don't want you here. Can we just chill?
I mean, because I think sometimes people have a lot on their mind. Like, you be going through a lot of shit that you don't even talk to people about. And I know, especially with men, they kind of, like, retreat. And they don't want to talk about it. Like, they hold everything in. And it's not about you. It's like, I might not be talking to you or giving you that much attention. But it's like, it's nothing that you did. I just got a lot of shit going on. And I don't really feel like talking about it right now. So I'm playing my game or I'm doing whatever I'm doing. But you taking the shit personal is making it even worse because I'm already dealing with a lot of other shit that I haven't even discussed with you yet. So it's like, just be cool. And when I'm ready to talk to you about it, I'll be ready to talk to you.
Like, to piggyback off what you were saying was like, you know, like when you come to divorce, like most men get divorced, like, because you probably got caught fucking another woman. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But it's hard to like divorce your wife because she got a bad attitude. Or like, you know, she's not supportive or something. They with the court gonna be like, man, you married him. Get with it. You know what I mean? So a lot of those like intangible things you saying force a man to be like, I'm gonna go have sex with this chick that I feel like has that emotional attachment.
Yes,
now he owes you half of everything because
you couldn't get the emotions right.
Yeah. So that is
but I do feel like on the opposite end though, I feel like with dealing with black men, because I only date black men, so I can only speak, so I'm not, y'all don't attack me now.
For sure.
But it's black men and their emotions, it is so hard to get to that point with y'all. It's like, you gotta work so hard for a man to let down his guard and to even get there, you know what I'm saying? For him to feel vulnerable and safe and things like that. So it's just like, it's a lot to deal with. Like, women go through a lot. Like, we try to take on that baggage for y'all so much, but it's just like, it's a war. It really is. It's hard.
But see, because you're doing it, it's like you can't do it as a girlfriend. You gotta, you know what something I hate? I hate when I see star athletes have a black girlfriend in high school and then go to college and have a white girl.
Thank you.
I hate that.
Oh, I hate it too.
But
I thought I was the only one.
I think we've been done wrong so much in our life that we don't know how to be partners to each other. We don't know how to we don't even in African American culture, we don't have like investment groups. We don't have things where we work together on things. So if you know this 18-year-old, 19-year-old athlete dude is going to conquer the world, it's like, instead of worrying about who he fucking, make sure, did he eat today? Yeah. Make sure his calories right. Did you go to the weight room? What's your grades looking like? Right. That's what the white girl do. She ain't giving a fuck about.
That's what I would.
But is she?
I'm trying to tell you.
But she not though.
She's sucking them off and making sure he getting his homework done and he eating.
Well,
and
I'll say this though.
Clean, and
she's not making. But it's a difference though. She's not making sure he's doing his homework. She is doing his homework. But that ain't no better though, because now you 36 and dumb. Because she done been doing everything now. But she's creating a child though. And that's the difference though, because we act like white women do so much and be no, they don't.
But I was about to say that, but I feel like vulnerability isn't something you should have to work towards though. Like, I feel like if you dealing with the right nigga and he fuck with you, he's gonna start being vulnerable anyway.
Because
you're building a friendship. Like, the goal should never be, oh, I want this nigga to be vulnerable with me. I want him to tell me everything. It's like, because that's naturally gonna come anyways as the relationship grows.
Yeah, no,
so I feel like it's only hard sometimes for people to pull that out of somebody because they don't want to get it to you from jump. Like, they're not looking to be vulnerable with you.
But what I'm saying is, black men in general, it doesn't even matter. You can take a black man to a therapist and he still don't want to be vulnerable. And that's her job to help you.
I'm going to tell you what it is.
Like, literally.
I don't think every black man is like that.
No, I'm not saying every black man is like that. But the reason I'm saying this is because a therapist actually went viral the other day and got fired from her job because she was saying, like, black men, go get fucking help. Y'all need to talk to somebody, not on no mean shit. Like, decompress. The world is against y'all. Y'all need to talk to someone. Y'all are holding in these emotions, and literally, people were so mad at her for being honest because she's literally a therapist. This is what she does for a living. And she sees black men. And she says they come into her office and they still won't even talk to her. So she's like, y'all need to get some fucking help.
You know what I think it is? I think we're in a generation where the black man is the most sought after man on the planet at its peak.
At its peak, though.
I mean, I think at its peak right now, like, black men are very sought after. Like, you got to think, like, back when the slave masters had slaves, right? They would take one of the slave women off the plantation and have sex with them, rape them or whatever. And they wife would be down there making food like ain't nothing happened.
Per usual.
Because they knew my man is conquering the world. This is his time to conquer whatever he conquers. So whatever come along with that, that's how they look at it. Now, fast forward 2020, you got LeBrons, you got rappers, you got black men are just successful. But one thing they teach women, our black women to do is, man, if he fucking another girl or getting you leave him.
Yeah.
So now his support system gone. That's what it be like. Dick and pussy be like the downfall of like our.
I just feel
thing.
like everybody have their non-negotiables though, right? So
yeah.
I do think that black women have been taught that, but I think for some people that's just a non-negotiable thing. It's like that nigga cheat on me, he fucking with other bitches, I'm leaving. It's different if you have an open relationship or you get into a relationship with somebody, with a woman who you know for sure. She like, oh, I'm cool with that shit, I ain't tripping. That's different. And I feel like those are the type of women that men who want to fuck off need to be with.
I'm saying our whole race. Like, you got to think, like, if we're developing, you know, rappers, we're developing artists, we're developing athletes, and we have this think tank, and we have these different millionaires that can come together, and it's about that. It ain't really about y'all relationship like that. Because you see that we're catapulted. Black men is just at its highest at this point. We got the most opportunity we probably ever had since, Tulsa or some shit. You know what I mean? Whatever. But
a movement.
Yeah, but I think we don't have our original women with us that we grew up with because
I can agree with that.
As I'm conquering the world, to the victor goes the spoils. I'm knocking shit down too. I'm like, I'm fuck this white girl, boom, bitch, get out.
And let me say this too. And I don't have we have a lot of white listeners now. I didn't know. I said something in the last episode.
We conquering though.
But what I will say is, I think a lot of men, black men with money, don't realize, and this is things that I've seen. I always talk about, I didn't have my first black friend till I was 16. I went to an all white school growing up. Like, one thing that I think is very weird, I never experienced white people saying, oh, I need some black friends. I want to hang out with black people. When I moved to Houston, I was around like black people and they were like, oh, I need some white friends. I need to hang out with white people. They don't ever do that, first of all. And let me also say, and I'm not speaking for every interracial relationship, I'm not, but it's a lot of these athletes, these rappers, y'all are getting, these white women and things like that, but please believe that they're only there because of who you are. A lot of the times, these type of women would never date a black person if you didn't have money and if you weren't, because they're not bringing that home. They can bring you home because you're in a tax bracket that's the same as their dad and their grandfather. So y'all can have similar conversations. So it's cool. So that's what I was getting on as far as like, when he was saying earlier, I hate when a nigga has a black girlfriend and goes to get a white girlfriend. But I'm saying, but at the same time, that's like, I done infiltrated their structure. They ain't infiltrated mine. Like, I'm conquering their Are you conquering it?
But I feel like it's a little bit of both, though.
But are you conquering it, though? Because if you have, think about it. If you go marry a white girl right now and y'all have a child, you have a son, and he wants to do the same thing, go get a white girl. You're black.
But
he's still black. But guess what? If he marries a white girl and they have a child, that baby is 75% white. You're done.
I'm saying
you ain't infiltrated nothing.
No, what I'm saying is when her daddy passed that business down, and that's my wife, that's my money now.
Hopefully, if y'all got the paperwork right.
She got her older brother Jerry that married Becky.
No, I'm saying they all in cahoots. If I'm like, you got to think, if one of these ball players making 20-something million a year, his girl's family is worth roughly around the same amount. They're having those conversations. They're doing business with each other. That is taken from their investment pool.
But she get deep with them too. They might exile her for marrying you.
But what you're saying, I like.
Then the feminist movement gonna come in for it. And she gonna be like, no, you can't take it from us. And they gonna give it to her. Exactly.
But no, I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying as far as that, but how often does that happen?
Yeah.
A lot.
Really?
Why you think you see all these athletes, they light skin. You wanna know why they light skin? Cause they mama white.
Let me tell you, I ain't arguing with him. He done been in the room with Elon Musk.
No, I'm just saying, if you think about it.
It probably do happen.
The thing that girlfriend and boyfriend is the biggest thing that kind of destroyed what we have, because when you have to put that barrier up, and I got a lot of my best friend, that right there starts a bad energy.
So you feel like black men have to lie to black women more?
Yeah. They got a lot to them because y'all don't understand. The reason why we fucking all these girls is because to the victor goes the spoils. When we come slaughter a motherfucking tribe, they slaves, and that's just all through
but you're talking about girlfriend and boyfriend.
But what I'm saying,
but by the time you're married, you're not doing that anymore, right?
Because you didn't allow him to really explore himself as a young man. I'm 21. I'm in a full-blown relationship. So then I should just let him be single? No, you shouldn't. Okay. You don't know. That's your best friend. You still go on trips with.
I see why you got friends and not girlfriends.
Because we break our race. Like we kind of like the reason why little boys grow up without their daddies and shit be like. Be over dick and pussy. It don't be over no real situation. You know, you might have like.
You think that's what it be?
20% of it might be like domestic. Y'all just got a bad energy towards each other.
Sometimes I think men just don't be ready to be daddy.
Thank you. Men don't.
Or it's not with the woman that they thought they would have a kid.
They don't want to be your husband.
No.
I don't think being a husband got anything to do with
it. Because most of the relationship, if we having sex without a condom, 9 times out of 10, we super close. We borderline.
You know that it's a possibility that I might get pregnant.
Yeah, I don't have them type of possibilities. Because I ain't that close to no woman.
Right. But this is you talking about people without daddies. There is nothing that will keep a real man away from his child.
Right.
So we cannot say it's because let me tell you something. If I have a child with somebody I'm fucking right now, I don't care, and we break up, I don't care who you fucking. Come pick up your child and be there for your child.
You're underestimating you.
What do you mean?
A dude could be in love with a woman and the relationship goes sour, that he don't want nothing to do with the woman no more, even if he have his kid.
But as long as you take care of your kid, you don't gotta have nothing to do with me.
I know, but what I'm saying is a lot of times when you give women the power of the child, they kind of like, it's their ownership in so many words. So dudes feel like, okay, she got help from the government. She kind of like, they put different programs.
Need help from you. The government didn't create this baby.
But I'm saying, when that conflict in the relationship happened, most men kind of step away from it and go do their own thing or go have another girlfriend or whatever the case may be.
I don't like that.
But that don't mean, because a lot of young men, when they grow up and their daddies ain't in their life and they grow up and become young men, they kind of be forgiving of their father for a lot of things in relationship, because now they starting to experience their own relationships themselves.
Because now they starting to be trash too. Like
that's what I'm saying. Because
the trashiness is hereditary.
A failed relationship with somebody that you had a bond with, to a man, you don't know. We don't talk to y'all about that like that. We just gonna keep our heart on and be like, nah.
But that's the problem.
Yeah, but that could be devastating. Like if you was my girl and you left me, it'd be devastating.
But I'm leaving you because you have these learned behaviors that you're not willing to change.
I'm devastated.
So if you
even if you had a kid, I'm devastated.
You gotta,
but you still gotta be there for your child.
I know, but I'm still devastated.
Cool,
you could be devastated.
Even when I see him, I'm gonna be like, I see your mama, or even my daughter, I see your mama, and it's hurting my feelings.
So come get me.
That's what I'm saying, but we don't get along, so it's like.
But why we probably don't get along because you have a mindset that you're not willing to change.
We gotta both work on that.
Facts.
And I mean, we all gotta work on that.
We both gotta work on that.
How many kids? You have kids?
I don't have kids.
I can tell.
Yeah.
Damn it. because you ain't going to pick Day up.
No, I mean, because, you know,
if it's with the wrong bitch, sorry, Day.
No, I'm just saying, men have a way of retreating, like you said. They'll retreat from a situation.
Yes.
But retreating away from your kid is different.
You cannot retreat away from your kid, because guess what? My feelings are hurt too.
Yeah.
But I can't retreat because I have him.
I'm the mom.
Right.
I can't retreat, but you can. That's not fair.
You know what happens? It's like the government. That's why it's deep, because they put all these programs together to make you feel comfortable enough to
be without the man.
Yeah, I mean, I used to have to go to my sister's house, and she would have to hide all the men, all her boyfriends.
Yeah, so I didn't know this.
So they wouldn't come in.
When you're on Section 8, you can't have a man in the home.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
You cannot have a man in the home.
Yeah, she used to have to hide his clothes.
Yes, crazy. So they actually set you up.
And they will come and search.
Yeah, yeah, you can't have a man. So that's the thing. It's like, women can say, I leave my man easily because they know they still got somewhat of support from the government. So a man kind of feel like, all right, well, she got that support. She gonna be all right.
No,
a man feel like, I ain't got no support, so I'm gonna go do what I got to do. So a lot of times, I don't want women to get it misconstrued that they don't want to see their son. It's just sometimes the mental you know, fortitude you gotta have to make it through life as a black man. Sometimes he just don't even want to go over there and throw his energy off when he got to go pick up his. I remember
not throw that energy off.
I pulled it. I was leaving this girl crib.
Okay.
And I pulled back in the parking spot, and I was rolling the blunt, right? And I seen this guy. It was him in the front seat. His son was in the back seat. And you know, I'm seeing him talk to him like, hey man, you know, whatever. I guess, you know, be good in school, whatever. And I just see an Explorer pull up. Fast, right? So he get out the car, boom. You know, he walk up to the passenger door. She let that motherfucker down like right there. He like, I just see him doing something like this for like 5 seconds, and the window go back up. He turn around, walk to the back seat. He go get the son. He like, yo man, you know, boo. He kissed him on his forehead, opened the back door. He put him in the seat. I mean, soon as he shut the door, he couldn't even kiss the woman. I was like, bro, was just sitting there like that. I got the tents on, so he don't know I'm like right here. He like, damn. Like, I just seen like that shit was just so emotional for him.
Yeah.
But he, you know, he just got back in the car, you know, drove off. But to see it on his face was like, bro, I feel you, bro.
Yeah.
Because their relationship wasn't good, so it's like affecting.
I mean, co-parenting is hard, but I think at the end of the day, when co-parenting becomes hard is because nobody is putting the child's feelings first.
Right.
The reason she pulled up like that and pulled off like that, she wasn't thinking about her child. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like
ego be involved a lot of the time. That's a lot of people's main problem is ego.
Yeah.
If people remove ego from situations, then I just feel like it wouldn't be so much difficulty as it is. Like, cause like you said, if you putting the child first and y'all both removing y'all ego from the situation. And I'm only speaking, not from experience, because we don't. No, because we don't.
Oh, okay.
That's why I had to say that. I said, I ain't speaking like I know.
I'm thinking you got kids now. You ain't got no kids. Get out of here. You
none of us got kids.
Yeah, none of us are. Hey, don't listen to us, okay?
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying?
We ain't shit.
Yeah, we ain't shit.
And me and Lex don't know if we gonna let you see Lil Ray Ray either. I don't know yet. I ain't decided.
We don't know.
No, I'm playing.
I am fucking weak. We got totally off topic.
We did. We always do. That's why you know it's gonna be a good episode, though.
I love it. Okay, so before we move on, when you care about a woman, what can a woman bring to the table for you? CyHi.
Yeah, like what really
can a woman bring? Like
to
what's
you?
important to you as a BDB?
Education, patience, organization, like you said. Definitely got to be able to whip up some shit. She got to be able to cook up something.
Okay.
She got to be motivating. That's the biggest thing. I think a lot of times, a lot of relationships don't work because I told my one homegirl that, I was like, you underestimating your power. Because she tried to shoot for like the high tier men. I'm like, man, some nice men who like you that you could put something in them and take them past them niggas you shoot.
But do you feel like she could get the high tier men? Is that like
she
why?
Can. I mean, they'll knock her off. But
I'm saying, do you feel like she could like really get one? Because I think it's women who can get one and get them to take them serious and be with one, and then it's ones who could get fucked by one.
That's what I'm saying. I think most women who are with men that are high status or got a lot of money help them get there. They don't really be bitches who like come along like while he already got some paper. He just gonna hit you like, you know what I mean? Because he don't have no attachment to you.
Right. I can agree with
the
that.
journey. So that's why I said like a lot of times we women. That's why I said I don't like when they leave a boyfriend because you part of that journey. You part of that. Like your nieces and nephews should be able to get a full scholarship to go to school off the behalf of what you and your best friend or boyfriend or whatever you want to call it them built. So I think a lot of times we just have to get over the barrier of, you know, us as young adults dating and not taking it as serious as it's marriage.
Right.
Because a lot of times even we ruin friendships. Like you might have dated a dude that was probably be a good business partner, but y'all had sex or whatever or whatnot, and now y'all can't even function in the same environment. So it's like a lot of times
that's because you so emotional though. But if you emotional like that, you don't need to be.
Y'all just look good. Partner. So on a good night, it'll be like, damn, then you just fucked up the friendship because now y'all in. You know what I mean? So it just be like that. But I think, you know, basically you gotta have that motivation, those intangible things. You know, be able to cook a little something, have some education, because, you know, my mama do all the paperwork for my daddy.
Okay.
So it's like, you know what I mean? I'm used to that. My parents still together.
I know that's right.
So that's why I'm speaking from experience.
Okay, so you grew up in a
two-parent household.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that you said that because that lets people know that you can grow up in a two-parent household and still have a different perspective on life.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I say a lot of things sometimes on the show, and then people will be in the comments like, "Oh, she don't know her daddy." You can tell she ain't have her daddy. And I grew up in a two-parent household. My parents were married my whole life.
Right.
Like I seen real love.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
My mom was there for my dad all 4 years. He was sick until he passed away on his deathbed. Like I've seen real love, but I just have the perspectives that I have, and I'm entitled to that.
Right.
But I'm glad that you said that because I think people think that when you grow up in a two-parent household, you're just supposed to feel like, no, I have to be with this person, and I have to stay down for them, and I'm gonna go through whatever, whenever with you. It's like, no, it's not.
It's not giving right or love, though.
Yeah.
So you ain't gonna even play with fake love.
No.
If it ain't
but that's
real,
why I don't get in relationships like that. Because it's
don't
like I don't.
Me up.
I don't have time to play. I don't have time to waste my time.
I've seen two people love each other for real. I ain't finna be.
But I'm not gonna. I think one thing. I'm a Leo, and what we said, my moon is in Pisces.
I'm a Taurus, but my moon is in Leo.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm a Virgo, but I don't know.
You a Virgo?
Throwback Bay is a Virgo. Y'all know who Throwback Bay was. Ooh. So we already.
You still feeling Throwback Bay? Yeah, you still feeling Throwback? Yeah. Hey, Throwback. That right. That right, bro. Absolutely. Yeah.
I'm weak if he watched this shit.
Yeah.
But no, I feel like the thing about me is like I am emotional and I love love. I am passionate to the max. Like my passion is out of this world, and it's actually it gets a little overbearing sometimes.
I feel like you be chasing a high.
Yes, for me it's like, but not even that with love. It's just with anything, any type of high when it comes to emotions, whether it's good emotions, bad. I just like passion.
Right.
You know, like I'm into everything. Even like when I'm on the show, I'm extra. When I'm on stage, I'm extra. Yes. It's giving.
It's giving theater vibes.
Hello. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. So I think for me, that's what it comes from. It's not necessarily that I don't force relationships ever. Every time I've been in a relationship, it's because the man was like, "Oh, let's do this. I want to be with you."
I got partners that but some men can't function without a relationship.
Yeah.
But you know what, me and my friend was having a conversation the other day, and she was talking to one of her male best friends who is engaged, and she was telling him about her frustration about like dating and how it's hard to date out here right now, and she's annoyed because she can't find somebody that she really like. And he was like, that's because you need to start dating people that you like, not just people that like you. And I think that a lot of people do that.
Do you think, but do you think because we said we don't shoot our shot at men either?
Yeah, we be dating niggas that like
y'all
that.
should shoot y'all shot. That's another thing women don't do. Y'all gotta shoot y'all shot, bro.
If you
I can't do it.
Every man that I ever took serious in the past few years have been somebody who chased me down, was trying to pursue me for a long time, and then I finally was like, okay, well, why not? Because he showed that he's persistent. He showed that he's interested, so why not give him a chance? But it wasn't nobody that I was like, ooh, like, I really like this nigga. Like, I really want this nigga.
Right. Never shot
my shot. And I really feel like it could be something. Right. And it ain't even necessarily that you gotta shoot your shot. Because I feel like sometimes, I don't know, it's weird because I do feel like times that I did like somebody and I didn't want to shoot my shot, they still, the way shit aligned, they still ended up trying to holler at me.
Yeah.
Right.
So maybe sometimes you just got to be in the right space at the right time, right?
Because I feel like, that'll happen, like you finally end up in a room with him, y'all have a little conversation, you be like, man, let me get your number.
But I
be
feel
like, okay, like,
but
like that'll always happen, but that's never been like, oh, I like this nigga, let me.
Yeah, but
I can't do it.
And I think shit is different. I think you'll have a whole completely different outcome if you dating somebody where you like, I'm feeling this nigga, like I like him too.
So are you gonna do it?
But do you know how much money, nigga? Do you know how much money I done blew through trying to, you don't never know who like you. It's like, man, you've been on dates, all type of shit. You 7,000-8,000 a hoe. You actually find out y'all don't even like each other.
I'm weak.
Yeah.
Not 7, 8 in a hoe.
Yeah, I mean, you going to dinner, you eating, you going to the movies, then you going to go to the strip club, you gonna fuck up a bed. It's like, you do that 2-3 times. You be like, no, I don't really even like this bitch.
I am weak.
No, I had seen a post too the other day on social media where it said, this girl was like, she was like, stop dating people who, wait, hold on. Damn, never mind. I forgot what I was about to say. My brain had a brain fart.
It's all right. So are we gonna, so you think we should start shooting our shot?
I think we should.
Oh my God. This goes against everything we've ever stood for.
Yeah, just try something
not
new.
shooting it necessarily, but like
trying to.
Just trying.
Okay.
Find cool ways to start that conversation.
Okay, so if a woman was shooting her shot at you, what would you want her to do?
What do I want her to do?
Yeah, like if like a woman is trying to hit on you and like she's trying to shoot her shot, what do you want her to do?
I mean, I think it should be kind of like an interview style conversation.
Okay.
Like, hey, what's going on? Like, where you coming from?
Did she just walk up to you and say that?
Yeah, it's like, hey, I think you look nice.
Would you want her to buy you a drink?
Nah, no. But I just think she should just tell me what she like about me. You know what I'm saying? I think you doing this. I think I like the way you do this.
Okay.
I think if I was around you, I can help you do this, and this.
Oh, so you want to hear how she can upgrade you?
That's what it's about. All my partners who got wives and married, rich as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Because they married the right woman.
Yeah.
I do think that's important, though.
Oh, yeah.
You got to marry the right
woman. But a lot of times,
I'm not going to lie. With you saying that, I do look at things like that. When I look at a partner, like, how can we make money together? That's my first thought. When I'm like, now when I look at partners, I'm like, how can you upgrade me and how can I upgrade you? What can we do that, because what I'm doing right now is lit over here.
Yeah.
It's always about money.
So what can you do for me and what can I do for... Ooh.
Oh, it's always about money.
I was like, wait, what the...
We got a fourth guest?
Yeah.
Please try again.
It's all
Even to do philanthropy, you need money.
Yes.
So even if you want to change the world, it got to be about
somebody.
money.
Yes.
So
it got to make sense.
Yeah, it got to make sense. So, yeah.
I agree. I feel like it's crazy when people be saying money don't matter in a relationship. It do.
It definitely does.
It definitely does. I feel like you can't have, and I don't care what nobody say. You can talk about your granny, you can talk about your auntie, your great auntie.
Not Gertrude.
You cannot have a happy marriage if y'all are struggling. I really do not
too much
believe
stress.
that. I feel like you'll stay together, like you could stay with that person and work through things with them. But I also think that's because back in the day it was limited resources.
Yeah.
Like you gonna stay with this nigga because bitch, where you gonna find another one?
Bitch, we can get on Instagram and find 6 of them right now.
We live in Memphis, Tennessee. Like, where are you about to find another nigga in 1932?
Thanks.
So I think a lot of people, and then we got 7 kids already. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna stay with this nigga, but I don't think it was like
that's wild.
Yeah, she don't like me calling her old lady, but yeah, this nigga I'm fucking with. Like,
I'm gonna go ahead and stay with him, girl. We already got 7 kids. Why not?
Nah,
7 is
like,
wild.
but where were you gonna find somebody else? Limited resources, but not truly off of happiness. Because I don't think you can be happy if you're in a situation where you're struggling. Because life is beating your ass.
Well, I think that was the goal back in those days, was to have a lot of kids because you get more opportunity. Like right now, like my mom probably never thought that she would be living how she living.
I know that's right,
But
Mama CyHi.
I'm bad. I was bad as fuck growing up.
I was.
You know what I'm saying? So they probably like, my son he gonna be in jail.
Yeah.
He gonna be in, and you know this right when rap was, rap is only 40 years old.
That's crazy.
So it's
to think
like,
about.
your mom probably rap. You finna do what, boy? Then you come home and bills paid, and that motherfucking allowance comes.
Oh, you sing it, baby.
You like, mom, do be like, yeah, send me some songs. I want to listen to them. Oh, I bet you do. I bet you do want to listen to some of these motherfucking songs.
Nah, thanks. Yeah.
So are you the only child? Or you got?
I got 3 sisters.
You got 3 sisters, older,
You
younger.
the only boy?
I'm the youngest.
Oh, and she look. Whoever his friend is, girl, you getting beat up. Don't mess with him. Okay, so now we gonna move on because we done talked too much. We gonna get into
the bed.
ow,
The bed.
bow,
The bed.
bow.
Okay.
It's the bed.
Yeah, I got some dope topics.
Thank you.
Okay,
We
so
try.
for the bed topic today, I wanted to talk about this because I feel like, we're all experienced in the bedroom. We're adults here. Exactly. So I wanted to talk about, I feel like we should all give 2 things. If you could teach your younger self something about sex, what would it be? You want me to start?
You can go first.
I will definitely start. First one is, you don't have to pretend like you taking that dick. You don't have to take that dick, girl. You don't have to take it. Let me tell you what I'm talking about. Let me tell you what I'm talking about.
Crazy.
I was thinking about a time where I was a young tot, and I was like getting hit from the back, and it hurt so bad. But you gotta take it. You gotta take it, girl, because if you don't take it, you don't know what you're doing, and your pussy not good.
Yeah.
That shit hurt. You're hurting me.
You hurting me.
So I would have told stop. I would have told young Lex P to turn around. Stop, whole ass nigga. It hurt. So yeah, you don't have to take that dick. I don't give a fuck what these niggas say. You do not have to take that dick.
Oh man.
So yes, that's the first thing I would teach my younger self.
Okay.
Second thing I would teach my younger self is to stop faking it. Stop faking these orgasms. Did I make you nut? Yeah. A liar.
Right.
No, stop lying. I didn't nut, nigga. No, I didn't. It didn't feel good.
Yeah.
I don't like this shit. Why are you here?
Right.
What's your name?
Nah, for sure.
So I feel like in all, my lesson to my younger self is stop lying. Stop acting like that dick feel good when it hurt. And stop faking orgasms. That's what I would have told 18-year-old Lex.
Yeah.
Period.
Damn, you was ahead of your time.
What I knew it in the moment. I was like, you don't get off of me.
Yeah, I don't know. So for me, I would say probably intimacy. That intimacy and a connection is important.
Okay, yes.
Because I feel like when I've had sex with people and it was like real intimacy and a real connection involved, sex like that is so much different from just like fucking somebody.
That passion.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
It's the passion.
It's the passion.
And then
for me.
also, yeah, like being able to vocalize what you like and don't like.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess that kind of goes into what you just said, because I feel like when you young, you be scared to tell a nigga like, I don't like that.
Yes.
Or stop doing that.
Yes.
And it's like, it's okay to tell him like, I don't like that shit. That doesn't feel good to me. Actually, you need to do this. Because I feel like when you're younger, you're not so much focused on your pleasure as the other person.
Right.
You be feeling like you gotta please him.
Yes.
And then now you
Because that's what
27 and you ain't never had an orgasm.
That's what society teaches us. Please the man. Please the man. Because they be like, Because we feel like the first time a nigga don't nut or something happens,
something wrong with
our
us.
pussy is broken. We don't have good pussy. Baby,
but really, you not turning me on enough.
Garfield is functioning very well.
Right.
It's not
because it function for that nigga. Why they functioning for you?
Garfield. Garfield is a character.
And
Garfield Heathcliff.
Heathcliff. That's our name.
Garfield and Heathcliff. Garfield works very well. So if you ever had a problem, it's not me. It's you.
Because he ain't had no problem.
Yeah. So I feel like with sex, I'm not saying we need to blame men, but we need to be more comfortable with letting men know this is not it.
I feel like, yes, it's like different things, like even with like squirting and orgasming and all these things. If you're not doing that, it's that nigga fault. It's that nigga fault.
And we told you not everybody can squirt.
Well, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that doesn't mean your coochie bad.
If you cannot squirt, it's your granny fault. We talked about this already.
Squirting is hereditary.
Yes, it's hereditary. Gertrude couldn't squirt, so you can't either.
Facts. Points were made. If you look at your family tree, you got somebody to blame.
Yes. It's your granny fault. Man, and if your granny had that plastic on her sofa.
If the plastic on the sofa was not
don't tell it all.
Couch, bitch.
That's what they said.
Mr. Charles was knocking it down.
With the little dolls and the little figure.
Eugene was beating it down.
Period. Okay, so if you could teach the younger self something about sex, what would it be?
The ambiance is important.
That's
setting the mood. That's a great one.
You invite a woman over, make sure your house clean, make sure you got some nice candles.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Have some Palo Santo burning.
I know that's right.
Like player shit. And make her get in the shower.
Oh. No, the reason I said that is
Wait a minute.
I'm just saying, like, when you're young, you
sound
just...
like a booty eater to me.
No, I'm just saying, no. That's too far. But I'm
That's
saying,
too far?
that's too far.
The booty?
Yeah, that's too much.
You right there. It's like this much. It's this many degrees of separation between the booty.
3 degrees.
But let me tell you something. Usually when I have a girl, she be so ready to fuck me, it don't even really be mattering about that.
I don't know.
No, I'm saying because
you say you don't gotta do foreplay.
No, I'm saying I can, but that's reserved for
the wife. Damn.
But you ain't been you ain't did foreplay in 20 years.
Why you telling my
He said 15. He said 15.
No, I'm just saying, like, what I'm saying is, like, if the ambiance is right, usually when a girl wanna come on, we gonna watch something, we gonna eat some fruit snacks or something, watch a film.
Not Scooby-Doo.
Yeah, and to go upstairs and do what we do, and she might spend the night, or she might leave in the morning, or leave right after that. But if it's somebody you really like, you know, you're gonna have your candles.
You create no void.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna have the music
You
playing.
gonna have my.
You gotta roll.
No, I'm gonna probably play. Either I'm gonna play. It depends. If it's somebody I really like, I'm gonna play like chemistry.
Ooh.
Okay.
Kim, but if it's like a little thigh I'm fucking with, I'm playing Drip or Drown. Ghana.
I fuck on that bitch with layup. I pass her off like a layup.
He gonna come out of his Versace robe.
You got that thigh? Ghana is the best album to play, artist to play when you with a little chick you about to knock off. Ghana always is the best.
If I ever walk into a nigga house and he playing Drip or Drown, I'm leaving now.
Yeah, Drip or Drown. I'm playing Drip or Drown. It's 6 years later. I'm still playing Drip or Drown. This nigga done put out 4 other albums. I'm still bumping the first one.
I would be like, CyHi told me what this about.
So if y'all go in his house and he playing Gunna, you already know what time it is.
Yeah, if it's a rap song, that means y'all cool. If it's a slow song, that means he really like it.
Oh, so that's how we can tell. Yeah. I like that. Well, you know what? Now you done put me on some game. I'm going to switch it up for everybody.
I mean, because, you know, back in the day, you just dive in something. And, you know, she might have been out all day, you know, moving around, and it wasn't, you know.
Back in the day, we used to keep the coochie wipes in our purse.
Back in the day?
For real?
Yeah.
Y'all don't do that no more. I'm gonna take a shower.
I mean, if you go to the club
Yeah.
and you dancing.
I'm gonna take a shower still though when I get home.
Yeah, well, honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
I think crib,
we used to keep the little wipes.
Yeah, we did, but I feel like that's when we was younger.
That was young girl shit.
At this age, if I go to your house,
I'm taking a shower.
and cause the niggas we fucking with now, they got houses and they got a nice bathroom and shit. Back then, it was just kind of like.
And then when you take a shower, you know you get some pussy.
Yeah, yeah.
It's almost like.
We can take a shower
together.
Yeah.
I know that's right.
Exactly.
It's time to go to the club. Okay. All right. We about to. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre and Nicole.
And we are here to talk to y'all about Upside. Who doesn't like saving money and getting money back?
First of all, I love saving me some money. And that's why I love to get Upside out.
Yeah, so every time you swipe your card, you're going to get cash back. And the good thing about Upside is it's 3 times more than you get with your regular debit cards or credit cards.
Yes, Upside users are earning more than $1 million every week. That's probably why they have a 4.8 star rating on the App Store.
So all you have to do is download the free Upside app and use promo code POORMINDS to get $5 or more cash back on your first purchase of $10 or more. So just download the Upside app, use code POORMINDS, you're going to get $5 off. It's easy. Save money, period.
Yes, I use Upside all the time when I get gas. I need all my coins, period.
And go and get that. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, XP.
And it's your girl, Dre and Nicole.
And we are here to talk to y'all about honeylove.com.
Period. You know, it's summertime and the girls trying to stay snatched. So I love me some Honey Love shapewear.
Yes, I feel like everybody be scared to wear shapewear because they feel like, oh, you know, I'm still slim, I'm still fit, whatever. Yeah. It's always to smooth everything out and just look really polished.
Yes, and they have something for everybody, whether you're looking for something to snatch you up when you're going out or whether you need everyday support. They have really good bras, leggings, and tank tops.
Period. Plus, there's no risk. Honeylove covers the shipping and restocking to make all U.S. returns completely free. So see for yourself at honeylove.com and get 20% off of a second item. Plus, when you use code POORMINDS, you'll get an additional 10% off of your entire order. So make sure you go to honeylove.com and use code POORMINDS. Get snatched, poo. Honeylove.com code POORMINDS. Rules and restrictions may apply.
We about to get into the bow.
Hey, the bow. Hey, the bow. Okay. He like bow. The bop of the week is the song that we've been jamming this week. What music have you been listening to, Drea? You want to go first? Or you want me to go first?
Yeah, I've been listening to Staying Alive by Drake and Lil Baby. It's off of DJ Khaled new album that's about to drop. And I'm fucking with it. That's my song.
Yeah, I think it got a lot of backlash because of the sample.
Why though?
Because they were just like, oh, y'all are trying to take a classic song and make it into something that it's not and trying to force something. But that's what music is. You create and you make things into something that you never thought it could be.
I mean, niggas been doing that for years. Like, so many of our favorite songs are samples.
Right.
That people don't even know that they sample.
I just realized a lot of Lauryn Hill songs were covers.
Yeah.
Nina Simone's, all
right.
that shit.
Upgrade You was a sample. Like, it's a lot of stuff that was samples that we didn't even know about. Like, that's
it got a lot of backlash, but I like the song.
I like it too. It had to grow on me a little bit, but now I'm fucking with it. It be on rotation.
Right. Period. Yeah. What you been listening to?
I think I've been listening to that. I know Jid got a new album that just came out.
Yes.
I fuck with Jid. Who else? I heard Lil Baby coming out Friday, so we got to listen to that.
He just dropped his documentary. Have y'all watched it? I haven't watched it yet.
Parts of it.
Okay.
It seemed cool. So,
okay.
I mean, I don't have a favorite. I'm just keeping my ear to the
Well, who's your favorite artist, though? Like, who do you...
New or old? Or like
both.
Classic? Classic, I would say Jay-Z.
Okay, Jay-Z's your favorite. Okay.
Yeah, my favorite of all time.
Yeah.
But new, it would have to be... Dang, it's 2 dudes that's kind of like battling it out. It's really 3, but my top 2 is Nardo, Wick, and Kodak.
Okay.
I like Nardo.
Nardo be going hard.
They just be to me, I like rappers.
Yeah.
So I like.
And he young too, so think about how he's gonna be in like 5 years, you know. Yeah, Nardo Wick hard. I like that song that him and Lakia had.
Oh yeah, Baby Come Here.
Yeah, that was a good one. I fuck with him. So I don't have one bop of the week. This album is so good. And you know what I love? I love when people underestimate somebody and they feel like, oh, her time has came and went. Meg the Stallion dropped Traumazine, and it is fire. She ate from start to finish.
Yeah, she did.
NDA hard. She got Budget with Lotto is hard. One of my favorite songs on the album is actually Scary with Rico Nasty. Rico Nasty is so creative, and her voice is so different, and it was like the perfect song. It's like a Halloween type of song. And then Rico Nasty came up there talking about zombie hoes and scary niggas. It was just perfect. So I feel like Megan got really creative on this album. She got vulnerable. She has a song called Anxiety where she talks about, like, you know, losing her mom and how she just feels like nobody can understand her and it's hard for her to talk to people. I think a lot of people need to realize, like, when you listen to artists, like, they're human. You know, they're trying to create, and it's hard, and, you know, y'all standards be up here, and y'all will listen one time and be like, oh, this is not good. You know, but I could listen to it from the first go, and I was like, oh, this is it. She got a song with Key Glock on there that's hard.
I love
Lucky
Key Glock.
that, like, Key Glock is hard.
Key Glock hard.
Her album is good. She got Lucky Day on there, Janae Aiko. It is a good...
Future.
Yes, Future on there. It is a good fucking album, and I had to give it up for our H-Town girl because she did that. Because a lot of people just keep wanting they want her to be a one-hit wonder, and they want her to go away. This girl
was like she been proved it.
Been proven that. She was performing in Japan, bruh. In Japan.
Yeah.
A lot of your faves cannot perform in Japan.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Megan.
She doing her thing.
Yeah, she's the one.
Yeah, so shout out to Meg. Traumazine album is fire. Shout out to my boy J-Mo. Consistent.
Yep.
That's all about consistency. And we always tell people that, like, the biggest thing about being successful and working, no matter what you're doing, is being consistent. Like, you can't expect anybody to take you seriously if you don't take yourself seriously. So I fuck with Meg. The album is amazing. Shout out to Meg the Stallion.
Shout out to H-Town.
Shout out to H-Town, period. So now it's time to get into our favorite segment of the show. Pour your heart out. So, you know, if you have any questions, you can send them to askpourminds@gmail.com. That's askpourminds@gmail.com. So, Lex, you want to get into this first question?
I'll go ahead and start. I'll start. Okay, so the first one, and make sure if you're a Patreon member, you put in the subject that you're a Patreon member. So the first one actually came from a Patreon. It says, hey, ladies, I just started fucking with this nigga who got so much going on. He works a regular 9-to-5, runs 2 businesses, and is focused on his music career. I don't fuck with my share of SoundCloud rappers, but this nigga is different. He's actually really good and definitely going places. I know that's right, girl. That did good. I'm weak. Okay. I say all that to say that his mind is often occupied with other things going on, like work, his family, his friends. When we're having sex, his mind is often racing, and I want to help him forget about everything else, focus on me and both of our pleasures. Basically, I want to be his sense of calm outside of everything else he has going on. Since y'all be fucking with BDBs who be working a lot, how do y'all get them to forget about everything else and be in the moment with you? Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I just feel like you gotta be peaceful and be calm and just be cool, and like a nigga will feel like he can talk to you.
Like, you can't force that.
You
they just
can't
do
force
it.
It's either gonna be something where he fuck with you or he don't. And sometimes I think, especially niggas like that, they be having a lot of bitches, and so sometimes you just be one of they bitches.
That could be the case, but also I want to elaborate.
That's her boyfriend.
Oh, well, I mean, maybe that is your boyfriend, but maybe you just...
No, I don't think it's that. I honestly... But y'all got to listen to what she said. He has a regular 9-to-5, runs 2 businesses, and he does music. This is a busy man.
That's an oxymoron.
But she didn't say that's her boyfriend. She said she started fucking with this nigga.
She said the nigga work a 9-to-5 on 2 businesses and he rap. This nigga.
We not judging.
No, I'm just saying, like, he doing a lot.
Yes.
Like, but.
And I feel like
He
he
like,
probably
but why?
Yeah, if you running 2 businesses, you shouldn't be working a 9 to 5.
and rapping.
Or you wouldn't have time to, and rap. Okay.
But that's not what she's asking. That is not what she's
Well, I
asking.
just wanted to throw out there too that this is not.
But
This
she
is
doing
not
a
her
good
boyfriend.
job. I liked what she doing though. She sound like the girl I told when you said how would a girl
Exactly.
approach you? That's encouraging.
That's
right
encouraging.
If my girl wrote this, I'd be like, babe, I appreciate that.
Okay, and let me say this. She said, how do you forget them to forget about everything else and be in the moment with you? So I feel like whenever y'all relax, like she said, be peaceful. How was your day, babe? What you got going on? What happened today at work? Well, how did the studio session go? Well, what you working on? Ask him, just let him pour
that
out.
Be annoying. What I would tell her is be creative.
No, but I mean that too. But I mean
buy
sometimes
some studio equipment.
Oh, okay, nigga want to buy niggas a mic
I'm
and
just
shit.
saying that's what a nigga. That's
If you trying to be a rapper.
If I'm trying to be a rapper and I love you, bring me a fucking Pro Tools. We together.
Okay.
We in this bitch together.
But if you got a 9 to 5 and 2 businesses, you should already have bought that yourself.
But I'm saying the creativity of
okay, right.
thinking,
I agree.
like, what can I do to exercise his,
or do the
his
help.
creative things?
But that's why I said ask him, even what he got going on in his business, maybe you can help.
Like my
what's going
partner
on?
Torn make these hats. If his girl bought him a whole T-shirt print presser, motherfucker, he'll be like, oh, we in it together forever.
But how's he gonna know if he doesn't even talk to her and let her know what's going on? That's what I'm saying.
She just told you he do 2 jobs.
And I feel like if he don't, I don't know. I have this weird thing where I feel like if people don't want to talk to you about stuff, they just ain't into you like that.
Right.
That's really how I feel at this point in my life, and I be tired of sugarcoating it for people.
Really.
Right.
If
sometimes
what?
Really. You just gotta I feel like girls aren't creative. Like when a nigga feel like I want this girl, a nigga be sitting like I know how I be like, okay, get my assistant over here. All right, call all the florists. I want nothing but these color roses. Okay. Put the reservations at motherfucking Nan's for 8 o'clock.
I know
you
that's
know what I'm
right.
saying? When you get there, have the balloons already there. This just be a girl I'm dating, like a girl I'm talking to.
Right.
So you know, to me, dudes have to be creative or, naturally to be able to win over a woman. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, if you already got a guy and you feel like he's in his field, what you have to do is find creative things in his field. If it's a keyboard, if he's doing a podcast, a certain kind of camera, showing some information about that, email it to him. Hey, I was looking up these 4 or 5 different cameras. I heard you on the phone saying you was looking for a new camera. Here go 5 of them I think you'll like. It's like, oh, damn, okay. Babe, check on this second one that you sent me. You know what I mean? Little things like that. And that's how he start opening up and start telling you more about, hey, this is what I need, this is what I'm going through. Mm-hmm. But sometimes we just don't feel like y'all understand, so we'll just be like...
Yeah, you won't say nothing.
You know what I'm saying? But if you show that you understand and you interested and I could be an asset...
Well, you heard it straight from the bitty bee mouth.
That's all I'm gonna say, yeah.
Big dog. Big dog. Shit.
So try that, girl. Let us know how it works.
Yeah, be creative.
Yeah, but, I always feel that way. I feel like, you can talk to somebody, figure out what they need, help, and just communicate. I feel like that'd be a lot of things that be missing. You don't know, what he needs help on or things that you could talk to him about.
It's equations. Sometimes you just got to find that X variable for yourself.
Right.
Because if you just keep asking him, he gonna feel like you're annoying. So sometimes.
Well, no, but when I say that, I feel like.
Agree too.
No, but I feel like sometimes it's like people come home. Okay, what's going on with your day? So if you say, man, I went to the studio today. Like you said, I don't have a keyboard, and this nigga showed up. So that could be to let her know, okay, this is what happened in the studio today. So let me pull up some things like that. She can't know exactly what you need, because what if I just decide to buy you a mic? Y'all already got the $500 mics in there, and y'all need a keyboard.
But what if you buy him a $1,000 one?
But I'm just saying, if you communicate, it's okay to communicate. Hey, how was your day? How did this go? And then he can be like, it's certain.
Sometimes you gotta find that variable out in that
Yeah.
equation. Sometimes you ain't gonna be able to tell her what that X is. A woman just gotta figure out.
But that's the women's intuition, though. We know.
Yeah, y'all
We
know.
know how to get shit done.
Yeah.
So you don't even have to say anything specific. We gonna hear the conversation, and something will trigger.
Yeah,
So,
women, get that shit done. We need assistance. We need help.
Organization, like Drea said.
organization,
Like she said.
Inspiration.
You gotta be
All that
organized.
type of good jazz.
Yeah.
For sure.
Okay, go ahead. Question 2, girl.
Question number 2. Hi, ladies. I need your advice. I have been with my man for 8 years. In the beginning of our relationship, I found out he had a kid and the mother was pregnant during the time that we met. We ended up working it out and I stayed. Shortly after finding this out, we were at a family gathering and his cousin asked me if I have met his baby mama yet. She knew damn well I have not, so I went off on her for asking. Because why the fuck she asked me that? I'm here for y'all and y'all questioning me about another female. A year goes by and I'm thinking my boyfriend never knew about this situation until he brought it up during an argument. He wanted an apology and I refused. Fast forward to now, it's been about 4 years and I haven't seen his family since. I'm getting to my breaking point because I don't like the feeling of being hidden or ashamed of. Should I get over it, or is he wrong for punishing me for saying something or is he wrong for punishing me for something his family member started?
Y'all read good. That's good. You see what I'm saying? Education, bro. That's you know what I'm saying? I'm taking notes.
I am weak. No, he's.
Now,
One of your criteria is she gotta read
Yeah,
good.
she gotta read.
Because you could have been like,
Yeah.
hi, ladies. I need your advice.
No, I feel like when it comes to family drama, I'm very like, okay, how can we resolve it? I hate harping on problems. I am not that type of person. Why are we going to sit here and talk about what this person did, what you did to me, what I did to you? Okay, fuck it. Let's just say we all in the wrong. Let's all hold accountability. How are we going to get to the part where we are in a relationship, you have this baby mama, and this is your family? How can we all coexist? Because we have to. So let's get to the solution. Stop talking about the problem because you're like, should I get over it? Was he wrong? No, stop talking about all of that. Let's talk about a resolution.
And I wouldn't have let 4 years go by this long. Like, that's too long to have not seen his family or talked to his family, and now you want to vocalize that you got an issue. I wouldn't have let it be that long. It could have been 5 months. I would have been like,
yeah.
It could have been 2 months. Where your mama at?
Right, exactly. What's going on?
She don't want to be
Where your
around me.
mama
Where's Shirley? She don't want to meet me?
She don't want to be around me.
Does she know? Does she know what the fuck
She
going
got
on?
beef.
That's what I'm saying.
What's up?
No, you know,
So-
you gotta,
Solve the problems.
a lot of times, bro, I'm trying to tell you, a lot of relationships be about creativity. Like, if I had that same conversation with a girl and I got into a family, I'm going to definitely, you know, send me some flowers over there a couple times. Then I'm going to, you know, reach out and invite them out to a dinner and be able to have that conversation with them and mend that relationship. So.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So you could try to mend the relationship with mom. Maybe take her out to a little happy hour.
Yeah, I think that
You know, y'all go out and get your feet done.
Yeah.
And nails done, you know what I'm saying? Do something creative.
That's right. You right. I like
Maybe even
that.
take on a little trip.
Creativity always wins.
No, it's too far.
Too far.
So.
You always take it too far.
What you taking?
I mean, take on a little trip. Y'all go to Blue Ridge.
Not Blue Ridge.
Destin Beach, bro.
Not Destin.
You know nothing.
Your mama,
crazy.
yeah, you don't want to take your
love-
mama to South Beach.
They
like,
love
I ain't say
Fort
take her to
Lauderdale.
St. Park.
No, I'm saying you don't want to take her to South Beach.
Yeah.
First of all,
Take
don't
her
do
to,
that.
like,
Destin is actually very
Destin,
beautiful.
That's what I'm saying.
Destin is beautiful.
Disney World, Orlando,
Yes.
something. Like,
Universal Studios.
Yeah.
A little Astro
Universal
World.
Circus.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what it's about.
Hey.
Question 3. Okay. Hey, Drea and Lex, love you both down. I'm a 28-year-old woman from Houston, and I've been listening since Wind Down Wednesday. At the start of the pandemic, I downloaded Hinge, hoping to catch a BDB or someone to fuck on. I have been on countless fruitless dates that go nowhere. What I've learned is a lot of men stink. They don't put in any effort of how they present themselves, and I'm starting to wonder if I'm the only one going through this.
I thought she meant funky.
Oh, you know talking about stink?
Oh, that's what I thought she meant too. But she just meant like they trash.
Okay.
I'm weak. I really thought I liked the most recent guy I went on a date with. We both work in tech, live on our own, and have great conversations. I was excited to meet him. When we met, I noticed his breath stank, and he wasn't wearing cologne and was muddy.
She means stink
So
for
she
real.
does mean stink. My bad. This pissed me off. Before dates, I shower, moisturize, brush, floss, and adorn myself with perfume. Not to mention making sure my hair, nails, lashes, and outfit is on point. I do that naturally, but I for damn sure am not about to look unpolished on a date. To make matters worse, he was wearing the same outfit he had on in his profile picture. Like, damn, nigga, were you trying to make sure I knew it was you?
She wrote that?
Yes.
No.
I'm starting to think maybe I'm not portraying myself in the best way and think that's why men think they can play on my head top. I feel like a nigga would know better to show up hot and funky for someone like Drea, the type of woman who men wouldn't dare fumble. I know I'm beautiful, but I'm wondering if I'm not bad enough to have niggas act right or they're naturally filthy. I would ask y'all to ask the crew if niggas do this intentionally, but Ryan's Asian.
Where is Ryan at right now?
And I know they take hygiene very seriously. Can you please tell the poor boys to wash their ass? Thanks, ladies. Any advice would help.
I don't think that you being beautiful have nothing to do with it, because I'm sure you're really beautiful. I just feel like that nigga just dirty. Like, and let me not even say dirty, because I feel like a lot of the time, some people really do not smell themselves. And that is really a real thing.
That's wild.
I feel like people be having like rotten teeth, all type of shit. They breath be funky, they don't be knowing. Maybe he don't know. Or maybe when he left his house, his shit was fresh. Then when he got there,
let me say this.
it started oozing out. I don't know.
But okay, but I want to say this though, because this is what women talk about when we go out on dates. And this is why, you know, that $200-$300 date conversation always comes up. Like, men feel like, oh, why I got to spend this on the first date, this and that. But this is why though. We as women, I don't leave the house unless I'm moisturized, hair done, nails done, everything did, period. Because it's all about presentation to me. So I feel like if I'm spending all this time, I'm pretty sure she got ready for this date. You know what I'm saying? She spent money on her outfit. You know, she may have bought a new perfume that day. Not her specifically, but somebody. So we take pride in smelling good. That's the best compliment. That's the most compliment I get all the time is how I smell. So as a woman, we take pride in that. So yeah, I understand your frustration, but I don't think it's you. Some of these niggas just really don't care. But I hate when people say you are what you attract. No, because there be a lot of niggas that hit on me that I'm thinking, why would you ever? So you don't blame yourself, but also I don't for real, cause why did you think? Why you
thought, nigga?
But I will say, I think these are conversations that you need to have with people. That's why I'm all about asking questions and getting to know people.
I'm not having no conversation with you about your motherfucking hygiene.
No, you don't, but you can find out. But Drea, if somebody asked you, oh, what kind of gifts do you like? Or what you would say, oh, I like perfume. I like this, I like that. That's going to be one of the, so they know, oh, she likes to smell good. So you can ask people, oh, what kind of stuff are you into? If you have conversations with people, you already know what type of time that they on.
I had to leave a couple girls because they ain't smell right.
That's what I'm saying.
I couldn't tell
But you wasn't about to have no, I'm not. I'm saying I smell you. I'm not about to be like, so.
No, I'm not talking about that you've already smelled
like
them.
But I think
I don't like nobody that's funky.
In tech, they do have a, you know, I'm not giving them any excuse, but, you know, when they trying to, tech is like apps. So it's like a lot of them guys be sitting there trying to code this app to be able to hit this $300 million goddamn, you know, sales pitch. So they just be sitting there, and she might have got a dude who just got up, and, because I mean, I was in Denver, and a lot of the tech guys kind of felt like that. They didn't shave.
Shower.
Because they just sitting at home on this computer trying to unlock this code, and they not even thinking about how they look or present themselves.
Because I'm not gonna lie, if I met a guy and we went on a date and he smelled or his breath stunk, I'm never gonna see him again. Yeah. That's not a kind.
No more dates.
So y'all not gonna tell him?
No. If it's a first date,
I would tell him, but I'm not gonna see you again.
If it's a first date, I'm not even telling you because I don't care about you that much.
Your shit funky, blocked. No, I'm playing.
Not your shit. But some men like that. What did David Banner say? Bring your hair sweaty because I love it when it's funky.
He did say that.
Nah.
He did say that.
I ain't doing no funky.
He said that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I ain't hitting that with my
It ain't, at 28 years old.
You had to hit something with your head and something like
I'm
this. Right.
That's wild.
Yeah.
But that's wild to still hit it. It's crazy when niggas be saying that. They be like,
I'm
I
already
smelled
in.
something, but
I'm already aroused. I'm already in. I'm hidden.
I'm thinking like, okay, is this the rubber meeting the rubber meeting the roll?
That's what we need to name this episode. The rubber meeting the Roma.
The rubber and the Roma.
Yeah, the rubber meeting the roll. So I'm thinking like, damn, this shit wasn't going away. I was just like, man, let me go on and goddamn hair up and get out of this.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
No,
So yeah, don't blame yourself, sister girl. But I think maybe you probably could have figured that out maybe looking at his pictures. We just got to do a little more research.
Some people look good as fuck and they still be musty. That don't mean nothing. They be mad people who be out here putting that shit on. Icy as fuck and they be musty.
How you icy and musty?
Because sometimes
you ain't cold enough.
And niggas don't be brushing their tongue or their gum or under their
And niggas don't have tongue scrapers. I love my tongue scraper. Y'all got to get invest in y'all a tongue scraper. It's going to change your life.
And use mouthwash. And
floss.
That's very important.
Niggas do not
a lot of
be
people
flossing.
don't floss. If you don't like to floss, get you a water pig.
You really should use both and alternate them.
You should.
Okay, so we gonna wrap this shit up because we have gone overtime. Okay, so the girls about to be in your DMs. I'm letting you know right now. They about to be in your DMs. So the girls don't embarrass us. Like you said, they can shoot their shot.
Yeah, I'm looking for a wife though. I ain't
He looking for a wife though, ladies. So shoot your shot right.
Anybody bring me a wife? I got 50 racks for you.
Oh, we about to be on there.
I'm about to look right now. I got about 2 or 3.
You ain't saying nothing but a word.
Okay, let them know. Okay, let us know what you working on, what you got coming up, and where the people can find you.
Well, the story of EGOT is being finished right now. We just got a couple more samples we clearing. I'm working on films. I'm doing a lot of screenwriting right now. I'm also a songwriter, so I do that on my own.
Period.
Other than that, I'm just a normal guy.
There ain't nothing normal about you,
right.
But okay. But before we close out, can you let the people know what you said about my voice before we close it out?
Oh, no, you do have a great voice,
Thank you.
I mean, like, if you had to tell her, like, you're going to be a singer, you're going to have to give her this vocal coach, you're going to have to actually sing on this album. She can actually sing.
Thank you.
But I think when y'all just be hearing her, she just be playing and be in the
I don't be playing.
Oh, you don't be playing?
See, and that's where you should be concerned. Exactly.
Oh boy!
Because she don't be playing.
I will bring this up for the rest of my life. Do you understand what you just did?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm never not gonna bring this up. So since you said I could sing,
let me sing, sis.
I've been waiting to sing this one.
Oh my god!
Did you get it?
Yes. I'm nervous.
Since you said I could sing, you ready?
You singing?
I don't need no help. One thing, ain't no such things as friends, my nigga.
Only associates.
Period. Y'all ready for me to sing?
Yeah. Sure.
I need y'all to snap with me. I like a little snap in the background. Everybody snap. I don't know what it is that you've done to me, but it's caused me to act in such a crazy way. Whatever it is that you do when you do what you're doing, you feel it. It's a feeling that I ought to stay. Cause my heart starts beating triple time with thoughts of loving you on my mind. I can't figure out just what to do when the cause and cure is you. I get so wicked and neat, I can hardly speak. I lose all control and something takes over me. In a day's just amazing, it's not a phase.
I want you to stay with me. By my side, I swallow my pride. Your love is so sweet, it knocks me right off of my feet.
Sing that shit.
Can't explain why your love, it makes me weak.
Y'all heard the harmony? Now we gonna skip forward. Doom, doom. I try hard to fight it.
Doom, doom.
No way can I deny it. Your love so sweet. It knocks me off my feet.
I get so wicked and neat, I can hardly speak. I lose all control control. And something takes over me in a place I feel so amazing. It's not a phase.
I want you to stay with me. By my side, I swallow my pride. Your love is so sweet. It knocks me right off of my feet.
Oh, off my feet. Oh, sorry. Thank y'all so That was a good bop, man.
Carry away.
Tuning in. We'll see y'all next week. Bye, y'all.
She had to put a little in it.
That was
Because you said she could sing.
so I said, oh, he said I could sing. Say less.
She talking about my